Good news today. And then there was more news. Then there's a little bit more news. Then there was a little bit more news. So Asuka, first we'll start with the trailer, then we can watch the gameplay. As expected, character we all knew about. We figured this guy was gonna be there. Yeah, he is a mage, dude. He's a mage's mage. None of that fucking around, summoning stuff and not having a book. This is a real mage, bro. Look at him go. Dude, you look huge. Oh my god, the cloak. Oh my god, he's sick. He is so sick. I cannot believe it. He's way cooler than I thought he was gonna be. Look at this shot and tell me you don't think this character's tight. He's got a lot of cubes. He's a cuber, and he's got the rock. He's got 9's rock. Did you see that? Dude, it's messed up. That low spike, he also can do the grounded, that move in the air, by the way. He can do that shit in the air. Yeah, this is the cloak you gotta spend, like you gotta pre-order Diablo or buy the battle pass and Path of Exile to get this cloak. This cloak is definitely like the pay to win cloak, that's for sure. Dude, this character is tight. The trailer is pretty short. The good news is they released like 8 minutes of gameplay, okay? This is the stage, you know the one I won't pick. I'm gonna play this stage, Lars Canyon instead. Then the new colors, so these are the new colors, right? Like pink and black, and then black and green, and then they show, there's like 2 more, right? This is black and orange. Season 2 is complete. More Daredevils await. Please look forward to season 3. I don't expect anything at Combo Breaker. It's too soon. The character is coming out the day before Combo Breaker. There could be something at like CEO or whatever, but I think it makes the most sense for us to hear more news probably around Evo, right? Evo makes the most sense. The other thing I'm curious about is whether there'll be a balance patch before Evo or not. Whether it's a balance pass before season 3 comes out and then season 3 happens, or if it's with season 3. It's probably going to be one or the other, but a big set of balance changes are probably looming at some point, right? And this motherfucker's wearing New Balances right here. Dude, look at these sneakers, bro. This is the wildest part about Asuka. These sneakers are ham. So obviously the character in the trailer, everybody's like, what's happening? If that's all we got, we would have been like, dude, okay. He can shoot cubes and he's got some other stuff, like what's going on? But there was a GameSpot article that came out about him, and it says Asuka is a projectile-heavy character who wields 26 different spells in a match. 26 different spells. 9 had 20, which is wild. Yeah, if I played 9, if you guys didn't know. So that's why I'm pretty hype about this character, because it's 9. It's just like male 9. Or Invoker. Look at the book unlocking. And the cloak in the background, I gotta say, the cloak is so sick. Yeah, look at the kicks. Dude, look at his sneakers. The UI of his spells gets in the way. So to my understanding, this is his spell meter, right? His spell gauge here. These are the spells that he has, and they're random. He has ways that they can be removed. And you may notice this fancy blue life bar. He also has ways to get them back. How exactly this works, I don't know. I watched the trailer one time, but that's what we know for sure, because these spells are different each time, right? So even in the beginning, right, he shoots the big blast here, this one, and then it's gone, right? So you see that it's disappeared here, and then like new spells come in after he reads the book, right? So he reads, and then he's got some new stuff from the pages. So it seems like essentially that's how he gets stuff. That cube didn't cost him anything. This is his 2K. You can tell because he does a sweep after, right? But like this is, I don't know what this is, /5H. This thing is huge. But this right here, this is 2K2D. I thought that was his 2P in the beginning, but that's 2K2D into the Cubert. And then he gets a new thing, he gets the staff. So he plants the staff, literally no idea what the staff does. He does like 3 different supers, I think, also in this, right? So this super is like a big ass cube. He's already shot 3 cubes. And then he just reads after, and then he reloads, and then he reads, and then he reloads. And then this is what he does. He shoots stuff, and then he reloads. Reload, like Yipe says. That's all he's doing. This move seems despicable. Because I think it's an overhead, and I'm pretty sure it's like Nine's Rock. It looks disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, so a couple of things about his health, right? So to start, when he's just doing mage stuff, you see his health is normal. When he gets hit by a certain amount of hits, this blue bar goes away and he loses the spells. You can see how they're locked out in the bottom there. So he doesn't have them anymore. They're just gone, right? They're like, well, get smoked. You got hit. So he has to like regain the mana bar by doing a couple of things. Yeah, it also looks like he takes more damage when it's out. So again, random spells, right? He's got 4 different things here. That big one seems great. He's got 4 cubes. All cubes, by the way. Oops, all cubes. Setup. I like that dust animation. That thing is pretty cool. And then you can see here, right? When he is like doing all this stuff, he like shoots him away, and his gauge, this number, is down to 18 here. And then he shoots this, and then he refills. Look at his life bar up top here. His life bar just goes whoop when he refills there. So whatever this does, it lets him trade a health for another resource, right? Maybe it's like Happy Chaos Concentrate or something. So, damn, that beat the burst. Big cube. He looks sick. This motherfucker got the Tesseract. Hell yeah. This part of the stage is so sick. Instead of being spells that you activate by, what's it called? You know, like triggering them in some way, you just like pull pages and like whatever you get is what you get, right? Like, oh, this is what you have? Like, all right, this is what you have. This is like an install super of some kind, it seems like, right? Because after he does it, something is happening. Like the spells maybe do more. This move looks messed up. This is like the best looking spell to me besides the overhead one. Look at this. An air low looking attack. It looks like he could combo off of it too. And that's a teleport. The teleport's one of the spells. You can see it's the one, the second one, right? That lets him teleport. Which is also, it looks pretty fast. That move looks so good. That overhead looks really solid. This character is gonna take so much time to figure out in terms of like optimizing decision making. It's gonna be super hard. What up, Scar Tissue? Especially because you have to figure out how to use, by the way, the bouncing cubes seem messed up. Not only do you have to figure out like what all the spells do, but like which ones you want, how often you should be losing your life to do stuff. Like, you know, figuring out all of his normals, like all that. You have to figure out all this kind of stuff. Yeah, he seems like the kind of character who is just doing stuff. The amount of actions he gets to do is extremely high. So I expect that he'll build a lot of meter and also die just doing the stuff he wants to do because he can drain his own health to do more stuff, right? His health looks fine except for when the blue bar shatters, which is like after he's been hit by a couple of things. It looks like his health gets worse. The other thing too is that even like stuff like this cube, right? Cube and then getting another cube back. These cubes seem great. Like they're fast, they recover quick. He can just read after. Right there, he cycled his spells. You see that? So I wonder if this is like a spell that doesn't, because he has one that says up down right there. I don't know if he uses that spell and it doesn't, but he shuffles, right? He's like, all right, let me shuffle out all these spells. Now I have 4 new ones. He's got the triple cubes. What up, LK? I'm imagining that the spells are just like emotion and then like punch, kick, slash, heavy slash or something. And then those are the 4 different strengths. It's probably something like that, right? He just gets to pick whatever he wants. He has ways to shuffle them. He has ways to spend his life to change how his resources are. He's like such an interesting character. He truly is a D&D character. Yeah, he's got dice. He's got, what's it called? He's got spell slots. And you see he's locked out. You can see it in the bottom left, right? Dude, did you see how much damage this throw did? Son. Yeah, that hurts. I think man, that rock looks so good. I love that we just call it the rock because of 9. When he doesn't have the blue bar, it seems like his health and guts is really bad. You know, in neutral and stuff, he's chilling. It's not a big deal. But I think the problem is it seems more likely that when he gets hit like this and it goes away, this is when shit's bad for him, right? It doesn't, like, his resources, it seems like he always has stuff to do, basically. Except when he's getting hit, basically, right? When he gets hit, it seems pretty bad. That seems bad for him. Wow, did you see that hit Vortex? The bottom cube tagged him. This dust combo looks like he could have even done more. Like, it looked like he could have just kept juggling. They showed something that looks invincible in one of these. I think it's like the ice. But you might have to just like randomly get it, probably, right? So like, you know, you don't have a way to just obtain it. That move, this move seems incredible. Like maybe the most absurd looking move in the game. Look at this. What is happening? Yeah, it seems absurd. That was his TP right there, I think. Dude, that seems super messed up. The teleport plus that? Barbarian.
Big boss, big 14, big book, big deck, and I have a big confidence.
This motherfucker is vibing. I love that energy. This is the DP, I think. This move. So, I wonder if there's more than one invincible move that he has. Or if that's just it. Oh no. Never mind, we're fine. He didn't get the airborne hit on close slash. His moves are huge too. Yeah, he drained his health right there to rebuild too. You can see his spell gauge comes back, and then his life just gets drained here, and then he starts blasting. He's like, time to start blasting. It's probably like one of those things where he gets his ass beat so bad when he's getting hit that spending the health to kill people is probably so much better. Usually characters like this, when it comes to RNG, they have enough good spells or ways to cycle, because it kind of looks like he does already, that he never really looked like he was stuck with bad spells. It looks like instead he almost always had good stuff to do. But I would guess that most of the spells are good anyway. But then on top of that, it also looks like if you have stuff you don't want, you can just dump it and go for something else. Yeah, he almost always seems to have the ice cube also. The blue one. Yeah, he also has tons of bar, and I'm sure that the bar can help him cycle very easily. The visuals on this character are like 10 out of 10, and his gameplay seems super fun. I'm like a big fan of how he looks. As you guys know, I like mages. You know, 9 and this character, they have really like good control of the screen and also big buttons, right? Like they just swing on you with their huge normals. And then he has all these cool spells that he can do too. Yeah, I'm about it. This shit looks tight. I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna play him. If the hacker man lets me. If I boot up and I'm like, hell yeah, guys, it's time for me to game. I can't wait. And then hacker man goes, it's over. Like, that's the end, dude. I can't play him the day he comes out, though. The day he comes out, the 25th, I'll be headed to Combo Breaker. So people will know that day whether the hacker man's around, whether the server fix actually helps, like what's going on. People will know by the time the weekend's over. And then I'll be back on Monday, and then I'll be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then that Friday, Street Fighter 6 comes out. So we're already there, right? Like it's so soon. Can you guys believe that?